Good morning. It's officially London Day today. I'm so tired. My boyfriend wouldn't let me go to sleep until 3 a.m. And it's now 8 a.m. Obviously, I've been woken up to get my meds. Which means I have had, 5 hours sleep? And now I have to get down to London. I don't have to be in London until about 2 p.m. So I've got time to get ready. I don't have to rush. I think it's like an hour and a half train, which means I have to be on the train at 12:30, which it's a 3/4 of an hour Uber from here to the train, which means I have to leave here at 11:45, so 11:45. It's 8:30 now, which gives me 2.5 hours to get ready, which is doable. I hope. So yeah, I have what I need to do today marked out on my whiteboard. Sorry, I'm so tired. So yeah, I think the first thing, I think I did it in my normal order of getting ready, which means the first thing on my whiteboard would be shower. Because obviously I do that first. I will go get my whiteboard actually, and we'll see. But I think my first thing is shower. Wait, I can actually see it from here. Wake up, get meds, shower. Yeah. So I can, when I come back, I will wipe off, wake up, get meds, and shower, because I will have done all three of those things by the time I'm back. And also get dressed, because that's the next thing on there, and I will have done that by the time I get back, because I'm not coming back nude, because that would be weird. And I don't know why you want that either. Sorry, I keep making that joke. I shouldn't. It's a bad joke. I just find it funny. Sorry, I'm fiddling with a platypus. I'm so tired, man. I'm also procrastinating because I kind of want to go back to sleep, but I definitely don't have time to go back to sleep. So yeah, I kind of want to get a coffee, but I don't think I can order in a coffee. I was just thinking I kind of want to get like a Costa coffee before the train, but there isn't a Costa in the train station. There's a Boots and they sell iced coffee, but I kind of wanted like a proper Costa iced coffee, if you know what I mean. Like a caramel iced frappuccino, which I know is like such a basic drink, but I'm a basic gal, so what can I say? I just like it. I'm allowed to like what I like, even if it's basic. I don't care. So yeah, if I have enough time, I'll go to Costa, which is in town. If I don't have enough time, I'll just have to grab a coffee from the Boots in the train station. And then I think there's a Costa in Euston Station, which is where I'm getting off. I think. I could be so wrong with that. So, if there is, I'll go there. If there's not, there will be one near the station. It's right next to St Pancras, and I think there's a Costa in St Pancras as well. There definitely is a Costa in St Pancras, actually. There's 2, I think, actually. Or there's one in St Pancras, one in King's Cross. But I'm 90% sure there'll be a Costa in Euston. So I can get a better coffee when I get off the train. Yeah, I can get a better coffee when I get off the train. So it's not that deep. But first things first, I need to get ready. Because I'm wasting time. I am procrastinating so hard right now. But it's because I'm so tired. Yeah, I'll see you after my shower. Music's on. Hey. So I started drying my hair and then gave up on it. I've also spilled coffee on my floor, so my whole room smells like coffee now. Because I made myself just a regular coffee. I didn't order one in. But I'm still going to get an iced coffee if I have time. Okay, so wake up is done. Yay! Get meds is done. It feels really quiet in here because I've just had music on and I've had to stop it for this so that I don't get told off for copyright, you know? Shower is done. Get dressed is done. Next is request meds. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the little bits that I missed. Yeah. Next is request meds. Why am I getting notifications from Pokemon Go? Didn't ask for you. Right, so I've got to request my meds next. This feels like not the smartest way to do it. I feel like I should do my makeup first. But I guess we're going down. It is 9:15. It doesn't matter if I'm a little bit late to London. It's not that deep. I think I'd rather be late than early, actually. So it's fine. We don't need to panic. So yeah, let's go request some meds, guys. I'm also probably gonna put my phone on charge on the train because she's gonna die otherwise. She's on 97%. I just get worried. So yeah, let's go request meds. What? Stop. So apparently the lady that I need to speak to about my meds isn't in yet. So I've asked if someone can come get me when she gets in. And I can keep getting ready. If nobody's come to get me by the time I finish my makeup though, sorry, I'll go down. Sorry, I hate that it's 4 flights of stairs, you know what I mean? I'm also asthmatic, so you can't even blame me for getting out of breath. Oh, I spilt my drink. As always. I love this little green thing. It's a little lifesaver. Anyway. Request meds. Do makeup. Where is my makeup? Lip gloss. That'll be the rest of it. I cannot breathe. Bro, that's not the rest of it. I'm missing some. Oh, I think it's on the floor. It is. Oopsie. Ugh. Got it. Okay, let me get this all out and then I will. I'm going to talk to you whilst I'm doing my makeup today, because I can, you know? Trying to figure out what of this I actually need. Okay. I have a lot of makeup and I don't need to wear all of it every day, do you know what I mean? Right. What is my chair stuck on? That's so annoying. Much better. Okay. Don't know why my parting's gone like that. I can't be bothered to fix it properly right now. And I swear that I would never, ever, ever cheat again. Oh, there's still a little bit more. There we go. That's a bit better. I'll bet you like that, wouldn't you? Right. Let me have a drink and then I will start on this. Sometimes it takes a while to do my makeup, sometimes it's quite quick. So, sorry, it cut. It will keep doing that because, you know. I'm gonna pull some weird faces whilst I'm doing this, please ignore it. So, essentially, what I wanted to talk to you about whilst I'm doing this is I'm not gonna be able to film everything, right? Like, I'm meeting up with someone who doesn't want to be in my videos, so I can't show them. I can show some of the stuff that we're doing together if I just show myself, but I'm just gonna have to be careful not to get him or his voice next. He doesn't want to be, like, in the videos. On top of that, it's London and I don't want to get my phone stolen. So there might be points where I'm on my own and still not vlogging just because I'm worried about my phone getting stolen. Because again, it's London. I always have this one bit under my eye here that the brush does not stick to. And it always makes me look stupid. It's fine. I don't know if this is showing up very well on here because I've got my brightness turned all the way down, so I can't actually see myself on there, but I've got the mirror behind. Sometimes this goes terribly wrong. Sometimes this makes my nose like luminous red, so bear with. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna go too bad this time. Just need to blend it. That looks fine. I don't know if you can see at all on here. What if I do that? Oops, it just sent my mascara flying. I'm so tired, man. Ugh. Got it. Okay. So yeah, there's gonna be times that I can't vlog, essentially. But I will do my best, you know. Hang on, let me turn my brightness up because I actually can't see anything on this screen. Okay, my brightness is up. You cannot see any difference. I don't feel like, oh, never mind, you can see on this side. This side does not look blended at all. Hyperpigmentation. It's not, it is just blush. It's just the way it's like slopped on there. I was referencing the hyperpigmentation meme thing. It's not gonna blend out. I've also got a patch of spots here which makes me look red, but it's fine. Okay. Eyeshadow next. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best, but just bear in mind that there might be some things that I can record but then have to voice over. Because I managed to record them but then got like his voice in them, or because I was too scared to record for like a long time but I was comfortable to take a quick clip. There also might be things that I just have to do without filming at all and then come back and say, so I did this, I did that, I did this. Which I know is what was critiqued by that guy that I watched the other day. I could name him, but I don't want to. Oh Jesus. So, I'm aware that it might not be the most entertaining to watch, but in the nicest way possible, I would rather have a boring YouTube video than a doxed boyfriend or a stolen phone. Do you know what I mean? Also, please don't critique which brushes I'm using for what thing. I had to teach myself how to do makeup. No one taught me. So I'm probably using the wrong brushes, but they get the job done. That sounded like I just said that really shaky, but it's because halfway through I realised I could turn it into a reference. She gets the job done. Chapel Rowan. So yeah, I'm probably using the wrong brushes for the wrong things, but like I said, no one taught me how to do my makeup when I was growing up. Because I don't mean to get too trauma dumpy here, but I didn't see my mother since I was 12 years old. And at 12 I wasn't wearing makeup except for like for special events, which my grandmother would help me do. It cut again, so I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but all I was saying was that at 12 I wasn't really wearing makeup except for at special events, which my grandmother helped me do. And so then past 12, when I was living with my stepmother, she could have taught me how to do makeup, but she didn't want to, because she was very like, I'm not like other girls, I don't wear makeup. Except for, like, she wore makeup to her wedding, and, like, special events she does wear makeup, but she very much thinks it's a personality trait to not wear makeup every day. And then when I taught myself how to do makeup, I was still living with her, and every single day she'd be like, you look like a clown, you don't need all that on your face. And actually, I did not look like a clown. I will insert a picture here of when I was 16, how I used to do my makeup. I'm going to use the one where I was in a Freddie Mercury top. Because that's the only one I can think of right now that I still have from when I was 16. I lost most of the photos on my phone. Christmas 2 years ago. Because I had a green iPhone 12, I think. And then Christmas Day it stopped working, which is like the most inconvenient time for that to happen, do you not think? So then I had to get a new phone, and I couldn't rescue most of my photos off of the green one. The only photos that I managed to rescue were ones that were saved to my iCloud, or ones that were like sent in group chats or posted to social media so that I could download them from there, you know? So I don't really have many photos of when I was 16, but I know for a fact I do have that one where I'm in the Freddie Mercury top. It's a bit too much, sorry. I cannot see what I'm doing very well. I need to get better lighting for on here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Because as is at the minute, I cannot really. So I just kind of have to work with what I have got, if that makes sense. Which is fine, it works. It's just a bit annoying. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, so I went on a whole tangent just to say that I probably do my makeup in a way that is considered wrong. Sorry. But, yeah. It works. I feel pretty when I have my makeup done, even if it's done in a way that is considered to be wrong, if that makes sense. And I feel like as long as I like it, it's my makeup. Deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Nicest way possible. Sometimes this explodes, sorry. It's fine. It didn't explode this time. There is a bump in my hair. Do you see that? How annoying is that? I also have a headache because I'm tired. I'm just a girl, without you I'm useless. I'm small, I've been weak, I've been crying once a week. And I swear that I would never, ever, ever cheat again. Sorry, I was listening to Renault rap in the shower and also when I was not in the shower. Do you know what I mean? Like when I got out of the shower and I was getting dressed and stuff. Like as I was brushing my teeth, as I was putting on my clothes, etc, etc, etc. Why is this not doing its job today? I've been using the same... That eyeshadow palette I was just using, I got when I was 12 years old, by the way. And I have been using... No, it would have been less than that. It would have been probably about 10. And I have been using this same highlighter brand, not the same exact pot, but the same exact brand since I was 16. Like every time this runs out, I just go and buy the exact same thing again. Because it works, you know what I mean? And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is really stabby though. And I know for a fact this is not a highlighter brush. But, like I said, I'm probably going to use the wrong brushes for everything. And I don't really care about it. It works. So, what can I say? I don't know why I'm using my phone instead of the mirror. Sorry. But yeah, I went on that whole tangent. It wasn't even what I was supposed to be talking about. What I was supposed to be talking about was the fact it keeps cutting, but it's gonna keep cutting. But yeah, so I went on that whole tangent, which I wasn't even supposed to be talking about. What I was supposed to be talking about was just the fact that I'm not gonna be able to, you know, film everything, but I will do my best. Does that look alright? I think it does. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I'll at least fill you in on anything that you miss. At the very least, like, when I get back. If there's anything that I don't get a chance to fill in whilst I'm in London, if that makes sense. I also have this fun little thing called social anxiety, which might, also have an effect on my ability to film in public, if that makes sense. I feel like I'll be fine, but I don't want to say that and then regret it, you know what I mean? That was the wrong place. I don't know why I just did that. I'm just going to try and rub it in so that it's kind of somewhat blended. I fully don't know why I just did that. That is not where that goes. It's fine. This is where that goes. Which, I know is going to be a controversial place to put red. But I have really big eye bags. And I feel like it just makes it look a bit prettier if it looks like it's a bit red, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it that makes me feel prettier when there's a bit of red there rather than just brown. Do you know what I mean? But I don't get enough sleep, so there's a lot of like brown around the bottom of my eyes. Because I'm tired, I have massive eye bags. But it's fine. One thing I will say is I never want to be, like, when I was growing up, my mother used to always be concerned about her eye bags and her aging. And I never want to be like that. So I just put a little red there because I feel like it makes them look prettier. Rather than, like, crying about them being there in the first place. It's really hard to blend, though, because of my highlighter that's also in that corner. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. What works, you know what I mean? Like I said earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Probably is a bit broke though, because it's really hard to blend and shit. Shouldn't have said that, sorry. It's really hard to blend and stuff. I think that's fine. Nobody pays that much attention to my makeup. I regularly go out with like flaws in my makeup and nobody notices, so it's fine. Sorry, I'm getting sparkly eyeshadow and I just tapped that on here. My boyfriend's gonna be upset because I'm not doing my makeup the way he likes it today. He likes it when I do grey makeup, but I want to do warm makeup today. Like grey eyeshadow is what he likes, but I'm doing my warm eyeshadow today. And he can live with it, do you know what I mean? It's not his face. No, he's not going to be angry, he just probably will notice that I've not done it the way he likes, and he'll get over it. He always does, he always will, do you know what I mean? He's a big boy. I'm so tired. Like, actually, I just want to go to sleep, but I can't. It's 9:30 already. I think I probably said it was 9:30 earlier when I came out of the shower, but that's because I like to round to the nearest, like, half hour. It was, like, 9:20 something, I think, when I got out of the shower, and it's now 9:39. So I probably shouldn't be rounding to the nearest half an hour. There's a fly, sorry. But, too late, I guess. So yeah, I'm so fucking tired. Like, actually, I just want to go to sleep. I might take a nap on the train, but I probably won't because I get too worried about, like, missing my stop or, like, having my stuff stolen, you know? This bit that I'm about to do now, I hate doing. I just can never get it to go right. But this is my eyeliner. So please don't, like, critique my technique. I am aware it's wrong. It's stupid. I hate it. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? I've been small, I've been weak, I've been crying once a week, and I swear that I would never, ever, ever cheat. Again, I love that song so much. I'll bet you. It's gonna keep cutting, sorry. I know it's really annoying, but it's more annoying for me than it is for you, because I have to keep, like, resetting it. So the interesting thing about my eyeliner right now is that it looks really good in the mirror, and it looks really bad on the camera. Because of angles, I think. Maybe not because of angles. I don't know. But once I do my mascara, it will look fine. It always does. It always looks a bit rubbish like this, and then once I put on my mascara, it always looks fine. I'm going to darken it a bit, because otherwise once I put on my mascara, you won't be able to see it at all. Because that's the way the world works. It's Bo Burnham, I think, isn't it? From back in, like, 2020. Jesus. Do you remember that? 2020? Does not feel like it's been as long as it has since 2020. But at the same time, it feels like it's been so long. Like, when I just say 2020, it feels like ages ago. But when I think about, like, things that happened in 2020, if that makes sense, it feels like those things happened much more recently. This eye always looks bad in both the mirror and phone, so please ignore it. I don't know why. This eye just literally never looks good. So yeah, but yeah, 2020 was not a good time for anyone, I feel like. I feel like nobody had fun in 2020. Except maybe the coronavirus. Actually, that's not true. I feel like loads of animals like returned to the streets in 2020. And also probably introverts. I feel like introverts probably had a great time in 2020. Do you know what I mean? Because like you don't have to go out and socialize anymore. You lucky things. It's alright, because that's what I need next. No, it's not. This one is. But yeah, I feel like if you are the sort of person who doesn't like to go out and socialize, and 2020 is kind of perfect, because now you don't have to. Like, not even don't have to, now you're fully, like, not allowed to. Do you know what I mean? So it's, like, perfect for the introverts. I've just realised that I left my eyelash curler by my bed, so once I've done this, as I was saying before it cut, once I've done my lash primer, I keep going to call it lash concealer, but it's lash primer. Once I've done my lash primer, I'll go get it. That's the way the world works. But yeah, like I was saying, if that's like, I just feel like the introverts probably really liked 2020 because they didn't have to go out of their comfort zone, if that makes sense. Plus, like, I think a lot of people got paid still from their jobs without actually having to go in and do them, which is pretty cool. And I know a lot of people had to still do their work, but they could do them from the sanctity of their own home, if that makes sense. Oopsie, I just knocked something over, that's fine. Which is still better than having to go into work, I feel like. Because I feel like there's more freedom there. Do you know what I mean? I didn't have to do anything for like the first bit of COVID. Because where my profession at the time was early years, all the schools and stuff were closed. So I didn't have to go in or anything. And then it moved to like online, like Zoom. And then the schools were reopened and we just had to like try and get the kids to social distance and COVID test and stuff. So yeah. I don't know why I'm talking about COVID right now. Oh, it's because I started singing that Bo Burnham song from 2020. Yeah, let me go get my eyelash curler and I'll be back. Love y'all. Hey, queen. It's 9:50 and I'm on 74%, which is not grand, but it's fine. Sorry, taking myself in again. I have a really bad headache at the minute. But, I get, like, intense migraines. So I'm simultaneously really glad that it's not one of these intense migraines, whilst also being a little bit worried it's going to turn into one of those intense migraines, if that makes sense. Again, I'm probably doing this wrong, by the way, but I don't care. I get, like, migraines so bad that I have to, like, literally sit in the dark and not move with either something really hot or really cold on my head. By really hot, I don't mean, like, scorch your skin off hot, but I mean, like, a hot water bottle or, like, you know, those cold patches you can get. One of them. It just depends on the type of migraine, whether I want hot or cold. So yeah. But I'm just hoping that this doesn't turn into one of them, because I'm not going to be able to sit in the dark in silence with something hot or cold on my head whilst I'm in London. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, the plan is pretty much go straight home. By home, I don't mean here, I mean my boyfriend's house or, like, a hotel. I don't know what the plan is. The plan, so whilst the plan is, like, go straight back and, like, drop stuff off, I still wouldn't be able to sit in silence with the lights off because my boyfriend is a yapper, which isn't a bad thing. I kind of need a yapper of a boyfriend because I am a yapper, and if the person I'm with isn't a yapper, then it's just gonna be me talking all the time, and then I'm gonna feel like I'm, like, annoying them. Do you know what I mean? Whereas with a yapper of a boyfriend, I feel like it balances out nicely. Do you know what I mean? Does that look alright? I don't know. But yeah, I've got, at the minute, my headaches are just in my temples and, like, back to, like, here. But, like, the second I feel it behind my eye, I'm just gonna have to hope that it either stays where it is or disappears. Because I just really don't want to deal with having a migraine, whatever you want to call it. There's obviously, I also won't have access to like a hot water bottle or cold patches whilst I'm in London. I'm sure I could buy some, but like that's long, innit? And I don't want to take any from here because I feel like that'll be tempting fate, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm pretty much done my makeup now. Again, I probably did so much of this wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, it works and it makes me feel pretty. So I don't really care that much about like using the right utensils in the right way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I just feel like if it's not broke, I've said this so many times, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If it's not broke, I feel pretty when I do my makeup. And that's like the whole point of doing your makeup. So, you know, if it upsets you the way that I do my makeup, I'm sorry, but I like it. This, by the way, is so hard to get now. Like, they've stopped selling it for some reason in the right shade in the Boots that's near me, which is so annoying. But also I feel like it's not that deep and I should grow up. Anyway, I need to find my makeup bag, put all of this in it, and then head downstairs and see if Angela's here or not. Kind of hope that she is, because it would be easier. If not, I might see if someone else can do it, because I know they have access to my meds because they give me my meds in the morning before Angela gets in, right? So I might ask even if Angela's not in. I just would prefer it to be Angela for on the safe side, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, I will see you in a minute. Angela is not in yet, but I've requested them from Kay, so I'll still get them. Hey, I'm back on my bed because it's more comfortable than over there and I don't need the mirror at the minute. But yeah, we can wipe off request meds because I just did that. Request meds and then do makeup. Next thing is book train, which I don't really want to do until I've got my meds. Just because I don't know how long Kay's gonna take. She didn't look like she was in much of a rush. So I'm gonna leave that for now. So next thing is pack toiletries and makeup. Which is fine, I can do that now. Kind of hungry. I kind of wish I'd ordered in some breakfast. I might, you know. I might. I'll see how long it will take to get here and decide from that. I just went to order myself a Costa on Just Eat because I'm hungry and Costa does food, but also I've been wanting a Costa coffee all morning, and Costa doesn't even deliver. They normally do, but they're not taking orders for some reason today, so might have a Greg's for breakfast. They don't do good iced coffee though. It's fine. I'll have something else to drink from Greg's. Just a bit sad, innit? Not that deep. Just a bit sad. But it's okay. I'll see you in a bit when I next need to record. So I said, oh, maybe I'll get a Greg's. I looked on the Just Eat app and Greg's was also not delivering for some reason. So I thought I would check Uber Eats instead of Just Eat. And both Greg's and Costa were on there. So I went to order myself a Costa, but the one that is closest to me didn't have the drink that I get, which is annoying. So I've ordered it from one that's a little bit further out. But I've got a salted caramel frappe with coffee, because they give you the option for it with coffee and without coffee, and I like it with coffee. And then I've got I don't remember what I ordered myself to eat, but I have also ordered some munch. So, you know. My phone is also on charge now because it's on 68%. But yeah, so I will let you know when my food is here. I'm not gonna eat it on camera, but I'll just show you the bag and be like, oh, it's here, how exciting. Yeah. I'll be back. I'm so tired, man. So tired. I could technically take a little bit of a nap, but I feel like it'll leave me more tired, if that makes sense. So I won't. It thinks my food's gonna get here at like 11, which is 3/4 of an hour away, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. So I'm gonna have to kind of quickly scarf it, and then hopefully my meds will be ready by then so I can skedaddle, you know? But I haven't even booked my train ticket yet, because I don't want to do that until I've got my meds, so that I know that I'll definitely be ready, if that makes sense. So I'll see you in a minute. My Costa arrived. I couldn't record this with sound because I was on the phone with my boyfriend, but it was still exciting. It was actually so good, not even kidding. I booked my train tickets. My boyfriend's gonna call me back in a second, so might not be able to talk, but yeah, I've booked my train tickets, just waiting on meds. My train isn't until like, hang on, I'll get back to you. 1:15 my train is. So I'm not really in a rush or anything. It's only 11:30 now, so I've got plenty of time. This is a really good coffee. You can't really taste the coffee in it though, which is my only gripe. It could do with a bit more actual coffee in it, but it's really good still. But yeah, I'll be back when I've got my meds. I'm gonna wipe off book train on here by myself. You don't need to come with me for that. It's just wiping some ink off of a board. Hey folks, I'm just putting my jewelry on. I don't know if you can hear me because of this. Ugh. I'm just putting my jewelry on, and it is 12:30 now. I'm gonna leave in about 15 minutes, I'd say. So I'm just putting my jewelry on, and then I'll go downstairs and chase up meds because they still haven't been brought to me for some reason. I don't actually know if I can be bothered to put on necklaces today. I might just do my rings and leave it at that. Yeah. Which pot are my rings in? Not that one, evidently. Oops. That's an issue. Oh, 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 oh. I need to find my sparkly bag because I think they're in there. And I think also my ID and stuff, which I need. So I found my silver bag, and I've literally just gone like that and seen that there is jewellery in it, but it's open, and I'm really worried that means that stuff's missing. So you guys are gonna come with me on this little quick journey to see if I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, so immediately there's a necklace which I am gonna put on because it's an easy one to put on. And it's also lucky. It's supposed to bring good luck. The gem in it. Ow, what the helly? You'd think I never brush my hair by how easily my hair tangles, but I do. Honest. Right, ring, ring. These are earrings which I don't know if I want to put on, but they're cute. I just don't know if I'm feeling earrings today, you know what I mean? I might. Should I? Maybe. We'll see how long it takes to untangle all of this. Because for some reason, it's mad tangled. And I don't even know why. Great movie, by the way. Like, actually great movie, you know what I mean? But not something I want for my jewellery. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I say that too much. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Okay, another ring. Which is not the one that goes on that finger, I don't think. I haven't worn my rings in a couple days, so I'm a bit out of... By a couple days, I mean a couple weeks, by the way. So I'm a bit out of memory of... Okay, all of my jewellery is in here. My ID, however, is not, which is a bit worrying. Because I don't know where it is. It's definitely somewhere. I just personally don't know where. And that's obviously a problem when you consider things. It's got to be somewhere. Is it in here? Hello? ID, are you in here? Hello? No? Okay. See, this is why I need to start actually using a purse. Yeah, no, it's not in there. Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I don't have a clue where it is, and I've not got enough time to go through my entire room to look for it. Could be in here, to be fair. Found it. It was in here. Which makes sense, because I took that with me. I had that last time I used my ID. There we go. That's now in this little purse, which I will take with me. Okay, let me finish putting on my jewellery. It's this butterfly necklace. I am getting a little bit concerned about the time, but it should be fine, hopefully. I'm just getting a bit worried because my train is at 1:15 and it's currently 12:35 and I still don't have my meds sorted. I asked like an hour ago and she said, yeah, I'll get it now. I asked before that and she said, yeah, fine. When do you need to leave? And at that point I hadn't booked my train, so I just said, I'm not in any particular rush. I can hear someone. And then I went down like probably an hour ago and said, hey, could I get those meds? And she said, yeah, I'll do it now. And then didn't, I guess. So yeah. Sorry, I'm focusing on putting my jewelry on. Yeah. So it's a little bit annoying, but it's fine, do you know what I mean? I'm not usually a gold jewellery kind of person, but this necklace that here is from Hadestown. So it has personal balance, or whatever the word is, symbolic as some. It's important to me personally. Same as this ring on this finger here is gold, but that's because it's my grandmother's engagement ring that she gave me. It was her engagement ring. I'm not engaged to my grandmother, I just mean it was her engagement ring and then it doesn't fit her anymore, so she's given it to me. Does that look stupid and ugly? I don't know. Let me see if this hurts. No, it's fine. Okay. At least for now, it's fine. I might take them out later if they start to hurt. We'll see. If you want a menage, I got a tricycle. I hate putting in earrings. I'm so bad at it for no reason. I used to be really good at it when I first got it cut, but what I was saying was I used to be really good at it when I was a kid and I first got them done. Just checking it doesn't hurt too bad. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let me go get my glasses and then we can go downstairs and chase up meds. Slight problem, guys. I'm gonna take these off. Staff have vanished. There's no staff. And I need my meds before I leave. So I don't know what to do. Oh, there's literally no one in the staff room. I'm not even being funny. I need my meds. I've asked twice already today. It's actually at the point that I'm supposed to be leaving. Gonna miss my train. I made it on the train. I did tug my earring and it really hurt, but other than that, I've made it onto the train in one piece. My hair is a mess because it's been raining. So the train started moving and then we made it to Houston Station and I had to wait. And then my boyfriend turned up, so we got an Uber. Oh, this is the next day. This was me doing my makeup, ready to go out. And then we got an Uber to go out. Made it to Westfields, hang on. Bro, it's so busy in here, I'm not even being funny. There's a wicked thing. We decided to go to a putt shack to do golf, which was a lot of fun. We were here for a while. I don't know what I was looking at there. Just tried to order cocktails without ID because I checked my ID in at the check-in point at the cloakroom bit, and then went to order cocktails and realised I needed my ID. Stupid, huh? He nodded. He can't show his face because he doesn't want to. The cocktails have arrived. How wicked does this one look?
That's not my one, this is my one, and it's spilt and I'm sad about it. We got fries and it comes with mayonnaise. We're doing golf.
Shout out to my wonderful boyfriend for being the cameraman for this spectacular display of golfing excellence. It's genuinely the best golf you'll ever see. Ever. I did so good. You will never see anyone do better than this. I literally got a hole-in-one. Like, what do you mean? This is the greatest golfing I have ever done in my life. And I'm so glad that I recorded it to include in this video. There is no shame whatsoever in being this good at golf. I don't know what you're talking about. I did so good. That was such an easy shot as well. I should have made that. Oh, it's so annoying. It's not. I did great. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a smear campaign. Yay!
I won the golf because I'm just that good. And now we're back in the little restaurant area. We managed to get the exact same table, which I wasn't expecting. But we've got the exact same table and we're getting more fries each and we're getting a burger each for our lunch. Because we also didn't have breakfast, I don't think. So we're gonna get like a fancy tea later, but this is our lunch.
I snuck off to the bathroom because I need a wee.
Drink. Food's here. We also got truffle mayonnaise, which sounds fancy but looks suspicious. We got the same thing, so it's not that exciting. But yeah, I got full rip. We're just getting our bags back and then we can go. We've come back to Westfields. Now leaving Westfields.
We then got in the Uber to go home and that was it for this day. That was all. This was the next day, getting an Uber to go back out. I don't know why I filmed for so long. We're back at Westfields again. We keep doing this. We didn't even plan to do this today, but we were early, so we came back in. Sabrina Carpenter's singing. She was on the screen a second ago. There she is, see? We've come back to the golf place. We've sat down at the exact same table to get food and drink. I've only got a Coke Zero. I just recorded this, by the way, but I didn't record. I got a Coke Zero because I'm boring, and I've had to fork out for a portable charger because my boyfriend's phone died and all of the booking stuff was on his phone, so we've had to charge it, which is annoying. You're so annoying. God. Just buy a new phone. It's not that deep. Jesus. I'm joking. I won 2 for 1 on mains by doing golf good. Bathroom break. We got more drinks. This one is so good. And my boyfriend likes that one, but I don't like it. But I like the one that I got. I just won 2 for 1 cocktails by being good at golf. Bathroom break 2.0. I realised I could balance the stick thing perfectly on my shoulder. We're booking on for our last 2 courts now because my ankles are killing me, bro. Killing me. My boyfriend's gone ahead to book. All done, we're sat on a curb waiting for an Uber. Well, we're about to book an Uber. It's the next day again and we're in another Uber. Guess where we're going? We've come back to Westfields and we're now in the Japan Centre. We've left the Japan Centre, it was too spenny. We're headed back to golf now. Yeah, we went back to Putt Shack. Got drinks. We sat down to get something to snack on, and we managed to get the exact same table that we kept getting, and I got the same exact drink that I kept getting. We also decided to try these mac and cheese bites with the truffle mayonnaise, which you'll see in a second. We're back on course.
Welcome back.
Bathroom break. It's going abysmally. We're trying to get 500 points, because if we get 500 points, we get free golf for a year. I got the closest. I got like 425, I think, and that's the closest we've got. Back on the course. It's tea time. We're back at the exact same seat as always. Back on the course. We got in an Uber to go home to end the day, and I took a nap on my boyfriend's lap. Ponyo. 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 It's going home day. I don't want to, but I have to. I leave in about half an hour. In the lift, waiting for my Uber. It'll be here in about 5 minutes. Waiting for the Uber. Outside now. We got in the Uber and the guy was playing Taylor Swift, so enjoy that. Once I got to the station, I sat in the disabled people's lounge because I'm disabled, and then I started crying again because I'm a baby. And then I got on the train, and then I got off of the train and waited for my Uber. There's all my stuff. And then I got in the Uber, and then I got home. Hi. As I'm sure you can see for yourself, I'm back home. So yeah, I realised in the car on the way back that this Friday, first of all, this Friday I get paid, which is useful because I currently have zero money. But on top of that, I realised that this Friday is the 28th of November, which you may be thinking, so what? Who cares it's the 28th of November? And the answer to that would be, very much me. I care that it's the 28th of November because the 28th of November is an important date for me. I'm sorry, there's still a fly in this room because I didn't get rid of it before I left. But now you might be thinking, why is the 28th of November an important date for you? The answer to that one is because it will be the 11-year anniversary. My hair is a mess, sorry. The 11-year anniversary of when I left my mother's house. Give me a second to try and sort out my hair. But yeah, it'll be the 11-month anniversary of when I ran away from my mother's house. And you may be now thinking, stop putting words in my head, you idiot. No, I'm joking. You may be now thinking, why do you seem sad about that? Isn't that a happy thing? And any other year, I would say, yes, it's a very happy thing, and I'm very excited to be celebrating it. Sorry. But I realised whilst in the car that because it's so soon after leaving my boyfriend's house, that I am not going to be able to celebrate it with him this year. I can still celebrate it with my grandparents, but realistically, he's not going to be able to afford to come see me on Friday. I'm not going to be able to afford to go see him. I know I get paid, but like I don't get paid much. It's only a small payment this week. Why is there sugar all over my stuff? What the helly? I don't think you understand how little I can be bothered to deal with that right now. But yeah, I might be able to convince him to come see me if I pay for it, but again, I'm not rich, you know? I only get, it's a small payment, so I won't have much to work with, and a train ticket is gonna be, depending on, sometimes it's like 20 quid, sometimes it's like 80 quid, depends on times and stuff, I think. But then you've also got, I'll have to pay for him to get an Uber to the train station from his house, which is normally like 20-30 quid. And then an Uber from the train station to wherever it is that he wants to stay, which will be probably another tenner. And then on top of that, I've got to pay for him to have a hotel to stay the night, because he's not going to come up just for a day from London. Are you having a giggle? So yeah, that's another like 50, 60, 70, 80 quid. Sometimes it is like 100 depending on the date, and because I only get paid on Friday, it'll be last minute as well, so it'll be more expensive. Plus, on top of that, I don't even know if he's free. He might be busy. So yeah, I will discuss it with him. Because also, if I use all of my money on that, I then don't have money to feed myself. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't have money to... Plus, I've got to pay my phone bill. I got to pay the second, third of the Conan Gray ticket, because I did it in a pay in 3. There was a fly, sorry. So yeah, it's just altogether not fun. I might have to celebrate it with him at a later date, have a belated celebration. But the next time we were planning on seeing each other was for Christmas, so it's gonna have to be before then. We can't celebrate it on Christmas when it's supposed to be the 28th of November, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I had a great time in London. I'm sure you've already said great time in London, so I don't need to really tell you about it, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah. This stupid fly, I swear. I'm home now though, so that's the end of the video. Yeah, bye.